Well, hey, happy Sunday. How y'all doing? Welcome back. New dude, who you? New dude, who are you? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Friends, I like soft chestnut brown.
You be giving me a hard time about wearing my hair out. So here you go, friend.
I love her. She's grown so much.
Shout out to my sister because she did my flat iron. I had to come home and do the beautician touches, but my sister did her thing. Thank you, sister.
Thank you, sister. It looks so cute and healthy.
Thank you.
Look at
It
you.
ain't this first and last time. It'll be gone before next week.
Now, see, when I do that, you give me all kind of shit.
Listen, I didn't realize Texas heat. Texas heat is a real thing. Like, I almost messed it up, but it's white. So it ain't going to do nothing but just get flat. You know what? Hey, I get a perm. Any of that.
That's the thing. In Texas heat, if you don't have chemicals and you're a natural girl and you try to straighten out your coils and curls, baby, that heat it gets hungry. It attacks immediately. So I do understand, unfortunately. But she looks really cute now. Do you have a name for your hair? Do you call her something?
Not yet. I've been trying to think of something for like years. And I just call her. She.
Yeah, well.
She by she. Boy, say.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Why can't he say that?
Because Candy ain't shit. That's why. Because Candy ain't shit. Oh, come in again. Let me see chestnut. Let me see brown. Look at the color.
It's been like this, friend.
I love it. I love
you. I hope you enjoy it.
Yes, cinnamon roll, phenomenal Mexican. Exactly. Yeah. Y'all come on in. Come on in because we got a lot to discuss. And I actually have somewhere to be tonight. So I can't play with y'all all day today. Okay. Come on in. How you doing, Pablo Escobar? 773 Rick. How are you? Todd Swindle. Come on in. Hey, mommy, you early. Hey, mama girl. Brent Fox. How are you? Come on in the room. Mo 2013. No Filter Tony Gat, aka Uber Gas. How you doing? Marcel Curry, Blessed to Fish, Bionic Prince, Teach, Intercom Con. I hope I'm saying that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Bodezi, the late bloomer. You come on in. Hey, John Nori, how are you? Behind the Lens TV, how are you doing? Yes, journey to 5K. We're going to have something special for y'all, too, when we hit 5K. Willie Williams, come on in the room. What's up, Jay Good? How you doing? Phenomenal Mexican. Yes, the Bayang. Rolo in a photo. Yes, the Bayang. Yagua, how are you doing? I know, mommy. Isn't it beautiful? She says she loves she.
Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl.
Hey, Quail, how you doing? Quail, I need updates on the show and whatnot. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Ain't nobody saying no pictures, no videos, no nothing. Y'all already know I felt left out about this. Okay. Inside joke. Sorry, y'all. TZ Frank, Sticks and Jabs, how you doing? Boxing and Barbecue. Hey, Quincy Robinson, I see you. Y'all come on in. Come on in the room because we have things to discuss. Okay. It's some stuff brewing. There are some things that happened yesterday that we got to talk about. And it's some rumors running rampant around these boxing streets. So we're going to get into it. Friend, what's the first thing you want to tackle?
Let's go ahead and get the early card out of the way because the top ranked card is a lot to unpack and a lot to unfold. Because I forgot to put something on the list, but I'm going to throw it in when we get to the top rank card.
Okay. Oh, Lord, I'm excited now. Okay. So we'll get started on the card that happened in the UK yesterday. Hey, Tony, I keep saying Tony, No Filter Tony, a.k.a. Uber Gas. Our first super chat of the night. Thank you, sir. He says, what if Fred Sean sell her bills to Savannah like that? Why? Listen, she ain't sell them.
She didn't. She really tried to keep the motherfuckers for real. Man, friend.
I told you what I thought was gonna happen, what my head knew was gonna happen, but what my heart wanted. First of all, shout out to Franchon Cruz because I really enjoyed. Wait, before we get to the main event, let's dial it back. Let's go a little back. Go back a little bit. There were some undercards that I did want to discuss. Okay, so there was, for me, this UK card had a lot of bogus stoppages, a lot of bogus early stoppages. Okay, the gentleman, the easy on the eye looking young gentleman, I forget his name, that fought in the card before the main card. Nice, tall, light-skinned brother. They stopped his fight in the 8th round. Now, he was winning clearly, but not clearly enough. He wasn't beating on that man hard enough to warrant a stoppage. Felt the same way about Jonas. She was clearly winning, but not enough for the ref to stop. Why do you think they did that for him? What was going on?
Carry up and get to Savannah. The people was there for Savannah. Savannah bring her people out, man. They travel far and wide to get in there to see Savannah. They love her over there. She is their persons. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got this whole pronoun thing, so I call everybody persons now. So she bring out the persons.
She must be ready to get to the smoke. Shout out to Jonas. Y'all help me out in the chat. Who was the young brother? Seen him before. He do too much playing around in the ring to me too. He know he's in there with folks he gonna beat up on, so he be in there showboating. I don't know who told him that that's the way. I don't know if he thinks that's gonna get more eyes or get him more fans, but I don't like that. And if you're gonna be doing all of that, you better be knocking folks all the way out. Anyway, I just had to throw that in there because I noticed that those were 2 bogus stoppages from the refs, and I ain't like it. Now, Franchon, love that you had braided your hair down. I really was a big fan. I was figuring that you designed your own robe and whatnot. I love the robe, friend. I know you ain't really care for the robe that much. I like the robe, though. Why you ain't like the robe, friend? Yeah, Ben Whitaker. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. You know what? And now that I go back to it, okay, I've been drinking. I'm just gonna get it out the way. Okay, my friend is also drinking, so we are gonna drink together tonight. He was giving Dolomite. What's that with her? Show enough. Show enough. That's how I felt when I saw it. And then
Glass Dragon, show enough.
Yes. I didn't like it. And I felt really bad. But she got some reprieve, okay? I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Miss Ma'am got some pipes on her. I was like, oh, friend, go.
I was so shocked.
Friend, I was so afraid because I didn't know what I was gonna hear. I had it turned down at first because you know where speaking of where I was at, let's talk about I'll get to that later, okay? Because I was out.
Yes.
So
yes. Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to listen, and I was like, oh my God, she can sing.
Listen, Franchon is a jack of many trades. Okay, she's a designer. She can sing. She's a boxer. She's her own promoter. She wears many, many hats. And I had heard her sing a little bit, just in playing and, not anything serious. So when she stepped up to the mic to sing the national anthem, I was thinking the same thing you were thinking now. Can you sing the national anthem? Because it's a hard song to sing. No, it's a very difficult song to sing. I was so proud of her. And for me, I was like, man, that's so hard. Hard, like hard in the paint. Like she repping, like you go to another country, you are the underdog, you in enemy territory, and you get up in Black Music Month and sing the national anthem of your country. Man, I was just looking for her to put a little bit of the Black National Anthem stank on it. Had she thrown that in there? Listen, you wouldn't have been able to tell me nothing about Friend Sean. But she sang it well. I was proud of her. But then I was thinking to myself, maybe she shouldn't have done that because she really needs to focus. Because she won round 1 and that was out. Friend, what happened to her?
What I told y'all was gonna happen. Friend, you root for people, friend. I'm not in a good way when it comes to rooting for people. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like you're gonna lose, like, I don't go into the fight anticipating shit. I don't. I feel like you're gonna lose. I was so happy in round 1. I was like, oh, come on, woo woo, Fresh on. Second round came. Hello, Fresh on. What happened? Where did you go? She completely checked out. She survived. We appreciate that very much. It was a very interesting fight. But like, where the dog in you, bro? You didn't want to fight Shadesha, did you? I'm gonna bring my friend up because our goal here is to promote that fight. We want to build that fight here on Queens of the Ring where people are learning about us and we know what we're talking about majority of the time. You didn't want to fight my friend, did you? Like, I know you can fight. I didn't see you fight a man in the ring. You literally fought a man. And you was going toe to toe with this man. You and Alejandro, toe to toe. You was banging with Alejandro. I know you can fight. I don't know what happened to you in that fight. You wasn't outclassed or outmatched. You are literally, you hurt. That's what you said. And you can't what you say? Don't pee on me and tell me it's raining. I feel pissed on. You got up there, you talked all that shit to Savannah. I am her. You didn't show me you was her last night. You should have lost your shit. I told you, ain't nobody getting no more nice out of me, friend. I tried to be nice. We a legit ass podcast at this point. People come here for the rude ass goddamn expressions. So with that being said, I'm not going to. I'm the Stephen A. YouTube at this point. Piss poor performance. She didn't use the jab. She was in that motherfucker just swinging. Frashon, man, I seen her fight. She know how to angles. She know how to do all that shit. She didn't do nothing. And I don't want to hear Savannah neutralize her. No, the fuck she didn't. No, she didn't. There was plenty of opportunities and times where Frashon could have capitalized on that fight, and she didn't. Only thing she had was gas to get her through the fight. I don't know if that she was concentrating on not getting tired. You didn't want to fight my friend, did you? That's my question. I don't think you wanted to fight my friend. Now,
nobody wants to fight our friend.
Oh no, what Savannah Marshall said was if she got the belts, she was gonna fight my friend, our friend.
That's what she said. But she was sure going back and forth with Clarissa about having another fight with her. So I don't know. Looks like everybody trying to avoid our good sister, Shadesha Green. I don't like it.
I tell you what I don't want to see.
Part 2.
I don't. That fight wasn't even close enough to have a rediscussion of having to do it again. Savannah got her ass beat. Why do we want to see Savannah beat by Clarissa again? I don't know.
We don't.
My friend's been talking spicy to them. I told her, you know how you got to pull your friends to the side and let them know, say, bro, you going to have to bark that bark. Like, they hear you, but they not hearing you. My friend.
It is easy for them to act like they don't hear you when you quiet.
And you nice.
And you nice.
You don't get nowhere in this shit being nice. We ain't made it from where We made it from being nice. We have a whole lot of opinions here that people don't like. And those opinions have not changed. People come here to hear those opinions. So with that being said, friend stepped it up. She on Twitter. She replied to them tweets. She making her own tweets, and I'm on all the motherfuckers retweeting them bitches. Let's get seen.
That's right.
Seen.
That's right. Now, friend Sean, honey, I felt like Savannah was going to be a bit much for you. I really did. But you fooled me, like you fooled my friend. And during these press conferences, you were talking good cash money ish. And I really thought you were going to back that up. And I don't know exactly, because she looked really good in the weigh-in, slimmer than I've ever seen her. But on fight night, looked like she had rehydrated up a whole lot. So I don't know if the weight cut, I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but she looked slow and sluggish in the ring to me. And she did her very BESS. She just didn't have enough for Savannah. She didn't necessarily get dog walked, which is the term that she likes to use, that she made it clear that, she uses. She didn't get dog walked. She was in there trying her very BESS. It just was not good enough. So where does she go from here? I don't know. I don't know where friend Sean Cruz goes from here. But what I do know is this is women's boxing. And there are not a lot of women for you to be jumping and moving and maneuvering around to avoid people. So all of y'all gonna have to eventually mix it up, okay? And right now, Miss Green, she's the mandatory in 3 of those divisions. So I want Savannah to be a woman of her word. I want her to honor those mandatories. Fight Shadeja, okay? Fight that woman. She's been patiently waiting her turn. She deserves her shot. She got herself in position, okay? So that's what I want to see next. Maybe Clarissa, if somebody got to fight somebody a second time, maybe Clarissa can fight friend Sean again. But neither one of y'all need to be in the way of Shadeja and Savannah.
Why? Clarissa, go ahead. Like, why are you trying to fight Savannah again? I be thinking they be having more fights than what they have. She only got like 13 fights.
It ain't but 25 women in the daggone, it's not that many.
So let's skip all of the niceties and friend, we ain't not till this is over. All y'all owe her a fight. Technically, Savannah Marshall, Fred Sean, and Clarissa. I told my friend, like I said on Friday, won't you beat up Christina Hammer? Go ahead and get her out the way, so it won't be no question of I'm really motherfucking next. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and get him out the way.
And stay busy. Stay active.
Stay active.
Stay active. Stay active. Now I do want to ask your opinion in the chat, because I don't know if y'all, are keeping tabs on this. And I know Clarissa was there supporting friend Sean, which was a beautiful thing to see. However, I kind of felt like, friend, if it's your moment, I'm going to be there for you in your moment. I loved how I could hear Clarissa when the fight was going on. She was giving all the support in the world, all the encouragement and all of that. I don't know how I felt about her all off in the press conference going back and forth with Savannah. This ain't for you. This ain't your fight. This ain't, why is you trying to jump? What? I ain't like it. It didn't feel right to me. Be the supportive friend. That's the role you're supposed to be playing today. Why you up in there acting like you trying to make another fight with Savannah Moore? I ain't like it. How'd you feel about it? I'm sorry I didn't. And I love Clarissa, but I ain't like it.
I am very much in the supportive friend. You are very much the supportive friend. So if I ask you to come to something, you're not going to be there making the shit about you. Just like if you need me and I'm at something, I'm not making the shit. I really do. I sit in the back, friend, from experience. I don't even come in the light. I'm there to windmill a bitch if necessary. Like, okay, cool. It was Franchon's moment. She lost. Like, you should have been confident your friend. You got your ass all behind the cameras and shit talking about coming to America. Ma'am, this ain't coming to motherfucking America. We don't want to eat McDowell's. We already ate there. Why you do? Get your ass in the goddamn locker room with your friend. Because I know she want to cry right now.
Why is you here, Ike? Why is she here? You supposed to be in the dressing room with Franchon. Why are you at the press conference talking to Savannah? Why? Why are you in there like that? I didn't like it. I'm sorry. I just didn't.
I didn't like it. She looked on that fucking dress. I loved it. Okay, but I already know what you're going to say. No. Amen.
Amen.
Bless her heart. Bless her heart. That dress was phenomenal. But bless your heart, baby. Okay? That's all we gonna say. Bless your heart.
I love the dress.
I love the dress.
But see, Rolo, this is what I'm saying. The dress was banging. If you gonna be up like that, fix your shit. The seams need to be in the correct spot. Everything need to just, I'm anal like that. So I'm gonna move forward because yes, Mo 2013, the wig was wigging. She sleep hard. She must sleep hard at night because the previous day she had just gotten it laid. And then the very next day, not even 24 hours, I saw all of that. Okay, we're not gonna get on it. We're not, because y'all gonna think we don't. It's okay. I'm gonna read the super chats because okay. Bo Desi, he says the FDC wasted her oxygen. Franchon Cruz wasted her oxygen singing, but salute to her. Yeah, she may have. She may have. I don't know what happened. Marcel Curry, he said, ladies, did friend look like she was gassed from round one? She did. After round one, she was struggling. She was breathing hard, taking deeper. But that's her always, though. I'll say that. That's her always. She always does that. She. Okay. Todd French 600. He says, I don't blame the quote. She's built like an 80s lesbian and is unlikable. The quote went in on her and she's banned in the USA. Hashtag facts. God damn it. Let me read that again. I don't blame the quote. And he's talking about Savannah. She's built like an 80s lesbian and is unlikable. The quote went in on her and she's banned in the US. Facts. Goddamn, Todd. Yikes. Okay. What else did I miss? Did I miss anything else? Hold on. Todd French came back. He says, hashtag take them bills. Hashtag be down twice. Hashtag, well, I see you a fan. And I ain't mad at that. But now, she don't get to take them bills twice because she ain't in line at 168.
It would be fucking insane if they allowed her to do that and Shadesha is sitting at home. Yeah. This is goddamn no. Hey.
Yeah.
Listen, if you want to keep boxing on the straight and narrow path, y'all gonna make Shadesha versus one of those names very fucking soon.
And Shadesha is now apparently with Jake Paul. So he gets the fights made for the females. And I expect nothing less for Shadesha. You made it happen for what's our girl? What's her name? Amanda. Yeah, you've made it happen for Amanda. Okay, so I expect nothing less than you making it happen for Shadesha, Jake. Okay, yeah, make it happen. I know they avoiding her, but I need you, money man, to make it worth their while. Okay, Big Dog Willie. What's up, Big Dog Willie? He comes in, he says, Con KO Spence over a chicken wing at KFC. I ain't seen you in a while, so I guess you were over your morning and whatnot. I hadn't seen you in a while. So yeah, that was the card, the UK card. Again, so congratulations, Savannah Marshall, because she did beat her Fair and square.
Stand on your square, Savannah. You said you was gonna fight Shadesha.
That's all we ask.
You gonna come up in the goddamn mentions and the trends, so this video is gonna show up, so I know you gonna see it. Stand on your square, Savannah. You said that you were gonna fight Shadesha. Give her shot. Period.
Pert. Okay. Now, before we get to the later card, before we get to the top rank card, I want you to tell the people about your experience yesterday and what you did, and who you saw, and where you were. Miss Ma'am.
I ended up in Dallas yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We went to a Big 3 game. And okay, I gotta address a few things before I tell y'all who I saw. Okay. I'm about to offend the large people. Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm telling y'all this for a future date, so you won't be uncomfortable. Okay. If you are a larger person, please
give me a number. Give me a poundage number.
450 and beyond.
Okay.
Nah, hell no. 298 and beyond. Okay?
You can't say 298, friend. It's a lot of large people. That's 298. That ain't like
301. Okay.
High calorie people. I like that about this.
No, big backs, large backs, extremely large backs. If you are the big back community, I ask that you buy 2 seats. And I say this because you being a person of very high calorie eatings, you're going to be eating, which the person who was sitting next to me was eating a whole chicken strip basket with ketchup.
I can eat a chicken strip basket.
How he was eating. He was swallowing them goddamn chicken strips back and he was breathing hard, okay? The way he was sitting on me and I was sitting in my own seat, okay? And I had enough room to lean over just bare, because if y'all know where the Mavericks play, y'all know those seats are very small. Okay?
American Airlines Center, yes.
Buy an extra seat. So the person next to you can actually sit in their comfortable seats. Because I was very close to the court, okay? Just tell you that. Because all the motherfucking floor seats was sold out because all the big people was in the goddamn building. So I was very close to the damn courts. So I don't even think they were supposed to be in them seats. He was too big for them seats. He should have been up in the high where the big people sit. They should have a big people area. Make all of them sit together, okay?
Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't.
He was.
The both of y'all. Y'all ain't shit.
He was swallowing that food and like, friend, you know how they have the armrest? He was in my seat. We were sitting together. And I didn't want to get up and move because then I would have embarrassed him because he would have known he was sitting on me. But to make a long story short, buy you 2 seats so the person next to you can sit comfortably. If I can fit in 1 seat, you should be able to fit in 1 seat too, okay? Now, the game was very awesome and cool, okay? Had a great time. It's like 6 games, and it's like half court basketball. It's basically 3-on-3. Basically, it's cool. Our guy was in the building, Errol Spence Jr. I was good. Okay, y'all, listen. I was finna embarrass myself in the names of Queens of Ring. My brain kept telling me, "Don't do it, friend. Don't do it." I finna run across that court because I'm like, "Look, son, I need that interview." You know what I'm saying? Like, I just need 3-4 minutes of your quick little time right here. But then I looked down at his feet, and he had on black Air Forces. I was like, maybe I should just mind my motherfucking business and just chill. There were also PBC people in the building. Mr. Brian Custer was there. And you know how you know somebody, and so you kind of, hey, we had a hey moment. And
Uncle spoke.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But I went out there to work, and I'm sure he didn't want to work either. But I said my Hayes. You know what I'm saying? Yellow Beezy was there. Duro was there. Mike Jones.
My cousin was there.
Your cousin was there. It was very, very, very cool and nice. I would like to do that again. But yeah, he very much is in shape.
Is he now?
He is very much in fighting shape. And I don't know why my brain wants to like think he a small person because of his weight. He not. He pretty big to be little like that. You know? And
Right.
so, like it was cool. His whole little squad was there. So like he got to enjoy the game. But I'm telling you, I was finna run across that court and let the security tackle me, baby.
When you text me that
interview.
When you text me that, I got real nervous because I didn't know if he was gonna do it or not. For real, I was like, Lord Jesus, please don't let her do that.
I thought about it.
I know you did. I know you did.
I really did. I thought about it. But yeah, Brian Custer had on his J's. He's just cool.
He cool. He real cool.
Cool. It was a whole lot of celebrity people there. And yeah, it was awesome. But I tell you what, next time I know when they're in Dallas to buy my shit early, because I'm getting down on that floor because I know fucking people gonna be there. So now I know how it works. Them damn floor seats sold out like this.
VJ in here being messy. Stop it, Box. He is not a big person. He big for 147.
He big for what? Y'all the same size. How about that? Cause you want to be big, and I'm saying he a big person. If y'all stand up next to each other, y'all are big in the same way. So like, I don't understand why you want to beef with my fighter. Like, we got a couple of days into the fight. Why?
Man, we in July, y'all. Y'all realize we're in July? It's about to go down. Starting this weekend, it's about to go down in July. We about to be rolling them out. They about to be rolling them out back to back to back to back weekends. Okay, we about to start. It's going down. So, okay. You were there having a funky good time at the Big Three. I'm so glad y'all got out.
I have a good time. I'll be excited when I get to do stuff for him.
Yeah, being all grown up and whatnot. Yeah. So, So as you guys were having a funky good time, the UK card was winding down and the top rank card was getting started. Okay. Top rank card was getting started, and I told you guys Friday they were going to have a really nice undercard, right? So what I noticed in that card, the UK card, the refs were stopping the fights early to me, bogus stoppages. I noticed the referee in many of the top rank cards, last name was Easter. Okay. Come to find out, that is Robert Easter Jr.'s uncle who was reffing several of those fights over on Top Rank. And so I want to start with the Jahai Tucker fight. Now, chat, I'm asking you guys because I don't know. I asked BOXIANA, she wasn't sure. So I want to know if you guys know or if you have heard. Why have people been saying, and they said it in his last fight, where he dug deep and he won that fight. But I kept hearing people say Top Rank was trying to set him up to lose. And I don't know why. What is the reasoning behind that? Because obviously the setup was fulfilled this weekend. Jahai Tucker lost after coming off of a phenomenal win in his last fight. He lost to this gentleman, and I was a bit shocked. I don't know if I agree with the loss. The fight was close. It wasn't his best showing. It wasn't his worst. But I don't know, friend. Did you see that fight? How'd you feel about that?
I did. I saw it. I don't know. I think he was just having a bad night. Go back to the gym. Get that shit right. Don't quit.
I don't think he will.
But if you feel like you don't want to do this no more, then don't. Okay? because we don't want you to end up with no mental health stuff. So if you just feel, okay, we're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it because it got to be discussed. But if you just don't quit, go back, make some adjustments. You just didn't have a good night. He's a great fighter. He wild. That's why I like him. He like, to me, my brain, he's the NBA young boy of boxing. Because he just be getting out there and like he be lunging, punching. He jumping at you and shit. Like he's just a fireball. Go back in there and get yourself together and come back. That's what I want to see. I think he just had a bad night, friend. That's it.
Oh, okay. Is that what's going on? Because he did move up to 154. And I don't know if this is Raphael 32. He says because he wants to fight Xander and Top Rank does not want him to. Okay, that would make sense. Okay. So yeah, he it wasn't his best night, and so they were not. Yeah, he took that L yesterday, and he didn't really make a big fuss about it. So I guess he accepted the L. He knew he wasn't doing right. He wasn't following the corner instructions. He just, like you said, he was wild, doing his own thing, and it caught up to him last night. Learning lesson. He's a young pup too. Learning lesson. We're gonna talk about that because that's the theme in this fight card. Everybody on this fight card is pretty young, and so they're learning lessons. The other fight that I wanted to talk about was Tiger Johnson. Tiger Johnson fought this young man out of New Orleans. Now, I don't recall the man's name, but I figured him coming from New Orleans, he was not going to be an easy out. He had a gash almost as bad as Better Be is. Friend, he was cut under the eye. He was cut in the head. But the young man kept fighting. I thought he was going to get him out of there a few times. But that young man kept fighting. So kudos to him. But kudos to Tiger Johnson for a phenomenal performance. I think that's the best I've seen Tiger look. He was very sharp. I just, I didn't really watch Tiger's last fight, but this fight I got to sit down and really look at him. He fights at 147. And so, 147 is stacked. So I wanted to see if he had what I felt like he needed to have to compete. And from what I could see, he checked most of the boxes. Now, granted, he's young, but that was a good performance. You're not going to get everybody out of there. And when you frustrated and just start going crazy, or do you stick to your game plan and just wear him down and beat him mercilessly? He beat that man up, and he just kept beating him up. I know you like Tiger, so what did you think about his performance?
I'm going to tell you something that I learned about him last night. That motherfucker is efficient. He is efficient. He don't waste his punches. The ones when he get ready to throw them, he throw them in bunches. He likes to throw ones and twos. That 1-2 was his best fucking friend last night. He had hit that man with so many 1-2s. I was like, God damn. Clean, efficient punches. I love that shit. I like a boxer to have some power, but is a technician as well. He is that. It was phenomenal. I was very happy to see it. When that man got that gash, at first it wasn't that bad. Then it started opening up. I was like, oh, my God, gross.
Yes. And yes, John Nori, he was throwing the same combinations, but yeah, it was working. And I'm gonna keep hitting you with my same 1-2s until you stop me. If you don't stop me, what I'm change up for? You can't stop it. I'm gonna keep popping you with the same 1-2. So yeah, okay, Anthony Jones, he fights at 140. My bad. I knew it was 140, 147. Yeah, 140. Okay, good stuff. So
and with him moving and getting better the way he is, be careful. 140 is a stacked ass division. Teofimo,
he's retired.
He ain't.
What was he doing this weekend, friend?
Celebrating his belts. Celebrating his belts. All right, retirement. Get them belts back if you done, because why you still got them?
Why you showing them off like they mean the world?
I don't want to hear this is the after ceremony or all that shit. What I'm telling your ass is, you said you was retired. Give them belts back. They don't even need to be in your possession no more. No, don't they get to keep their belts?
Yeah, everybody keeps their belts. That's why they always say once a champion, always a champion. So
Okay.
those were the new belts that he got.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you tired. So don't be out celebrating no belts. Because that's going to make people think that you still want to fight. Which I think you do. And if Tiger keeps going in the direction he's going, I got some fights for him at 140 that I would love to see.
Well, he's the champ, so shouldn't he be wanting seasoned smoke?
Yeah, he should. He's going to get some seasoned smoke. He's going to fight Tank.
Why? Why would he fight Tank at 140 when Tank is pressing to fight Devin at 135?
Oh, did you see the statement
I did.
that they issued?
That's why I said that, yes.
And, you know, so everybody keeps saying they're going to make that fight for December. You know, we keep hearing that.
I wish he did get new teeth, Andre.
Yeah, okay. There's no TFemo slander here, okay? Because y'all don't want me to start talking about your people. Speaking of your people, we was watching that fucking Top Rank card last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I had no idea the whole time motherfucking Andre Ward was sitting there. He was, friend, why did he sit there on that telecast quiet like that?
Because he knew that was going to be his last one. Can't we talk about that?
When they put the camera on them and they were talking, Andre leaned. It was like he knew he didn't want to do it. And I tweeted last night, I was like, Andre don't like Tim. And then all of a sudden, you leaving.
Andre was on there just to say.
He didn't say shit the whole time. The only reason that I know Andre was there is because they put him on camera.
That's it.
He didn't say shit.
He was so ready to go. Like you said, friend, Andre been ready to go. He has been ready to go. What's up, Queen 71? He has been ready to go.
Yes,
ready to go.
Ready to go. But I told y'all a long time ago. You said it. You knew if Andre didn't say something, something was up. But I've been telling y'all for months. Andre don't like no motherfucking Tim. Tim is just too. Did you see the fucking ding dong analogy? Tim, you are the motherfucking ding dong. You are him. You are. You black on the inside, white on the inside.
Listen, he thought that hit so hard. He thought that was like so, like there was some innovative journalism. Like he really thought that was gonna capture the audience, and like we were gonna be like, ooh, Tim, that was good. Tim, Tim. Your job is secure, Tim. Stop with all the extra. You okay? They done got rid of the boxing folks. They gonna get rid of big dog. You good? Okay, let it go. It was so corny.
I can't believe he did that on national television. That's why I keep saying we are. Man, let me say where I'm at. I don't want to get on no national television because I've been to tell the truth accidentally on purpose, and that would have been my last day because he would have pulled that fucking ding dong out, and I knew it was my last day. They would have put them, you know, them emergency bars when they take the shit off the air.
Yes, all them different colors.
He would have pulled that ding dong out while I was sitting there, and what the fuck are you gonna do with that?
And he looked at him. He just looked at him like, really, you gonna really do that?
I would have slapped that shit out of his hand, friend. I mean, grabbed that motherfucker and squished it up in my hand type shit. You are the ding dong.
He is the ding dong. And he really thought in his mind, he had practiced that in his mind, and he really thought that the viewers were gonna be like, yeah, Tim. It didn't go over like he thought, sir. Especially not coming from you. I mean, you? No, sir.
You?
No. Mm-mm. No, sir.
You are ding dong. Yeah. Timothy Bradley.
Tim.
so disgusted at Tim, friend. I really just turned the volume down after the ding. I tried. I tried to watch it, and I turned it over to the Spanish stream because I was like, I'm not.
I don't want to hear it.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah.
And where, right, Mo 2013, where did you find a ding dong? Did you bring that with you? That's what I'm saying. He was at home.
That shit with him.
He was at home thinking about this. He really thought this was gonna go over so well that he packed it with him.
I can't wait to do the analogy on this. He was at home practicing with that goddamn lady that be plucking all the fucking eyebrows out. They got them washateria eyebrows. You know which one? That one. He got them eyebrows. Why y'all sit up and rehearse that? And he broke it in half. When he broke it in half, friend, I was fucking floored. I was done.
I was done. And he looked straight into the camera like he was really, like it was a moment. Like it was a moment. I said to him, did you run that by the studio? Did you run that by the producers? Or did you just
that fucking ding dong in that suit? It had been there all fucking telecast, friend.
I'm like, come on now. Ty French is back in the super chat. He said, LOL, with head looking like a half-eaten milk dud. Exactly. Tim, stop. Just stop. Yeah, and you know what? I think he ate it too. I think he ate it too. Nasty ass. I think he ate it too. So on with the top rank card. So Tiger Johnson won very impressively. And then we had young Abdullah Mason that I want to talk about. Abdullah Mason had another early night, second round stoppage. But something happened in round one that they did not call. And I don't know if a lot of people saw it. Abdullah Mason got knocked down in round one. And nobody's talking about that. Now, the young man recovered well. But that was a Bud-like knockdown. And they called it a slip. But I saw it. I did. And I didn't hear a lot of people talking about it. Rolo and I both talked about it on Twitter. But I seen it, as y'all like to say. I saw it. But nevertheless, it was called a trip, I guess, or a slip. And he got back up. He looked a little surprised, but he had a decent poker face for a 19-year-old. And after that, he got on his ass. Very impressive young man, has been for a long time. But I want people to stop trying to move these young boxers so fast. He needed that. Whether or not the referee called it a knockdown or not, he knows. He knows he got stung. He knows he needs that. Y'all trying to rush these people in here. He's just a prospect. He's not a contender yet. He needs all of that. I'm glad he was able to get on the main card this time, get on the main showing on ESPN. But y'all, let's pump our brakes. Crowning folks the new and the next, because there was the main events. There was a little of that going on as well. How'd you feel about that? Did you see that knockdown?
I did. I saw it and I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing. I like the way he recovered.
Mm-hmm.
Love the way he recovered. End up whooping his ass. He bright, friend. He bright. And if he continue at this rate, I'm gonna love to see the things that he's able to do. Good kid. Good smart kid. I like a good smart kid. He a good kid. I like that.
Yep.
Young, he's still able to learn and mold and grow. I want him to go on and go up to a new weight, and I want him to keep fighting here first, but he gonna need to go up soon.
You know what? He is gonna have to go up soon, because I want to say this is the second or third time. He just already know he gonna have to be naked. He comes with his little rap, and he already stripped down because he knows he's going to need to be naked to make the 135 limit. So, again, he's young, and like you said, I love him. He has a sweet baby face, little old bitty ears. He seems to be well mannered. His father is in his corner, and that's another thing I wanted to get on Tim Bradley about. You just shut up. Talking about they should ban trainer father duo. Just hush. Anyway, yeah. So his father's in his corner, and so I really foresee a very bright future for him. But there's always work to be done, and he's young, and I think it was a good fight for him. It woke him up. He did not play with his food, and he got that man up out of there in that second round. Anthony Bolton says Bradley packed his lunchbox with that ding dong. He must have. He must have. And Donnie Darko, he says, y'all lovely sisters like studious HBCU professor. Salute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so then there's Jared. There's the main event. Okay. We have young 23-year-old Jared, the real big baby Anderson, and he's fighting in a step-up fight. A lot of people, weren't saying it was a step-up fight, but it actually was a step-up fight. I think this opponent who stepped in on 11 days notice was probably more formidable than the original opponent. And he's a veteran. He's a vet ex-champion. And like we said earlier, once a champ, always a champ. I don't care if you only held your belt for 84 days. You held it longer than Mike Tyson one time. So, hey, the man is a champ. I said during the weigh-ins, I needed to see what he looked like during weigh-ins to make my assessment. I felt like it was going to be a good fight. I felt like Jared Anderson was going to prevail. However, I did not know he was going to have the type of difficulties that he ended up having. And I think this was a perfect fight for him at this ripe age of 23. This was a perfect fight for him. He needed that because what he learned was he's not at the top. Regardless of what everybody's telling you, regardless of what the people are saying, you still have to work hard, young man, because there are people out here that just because they've been around and in the sport longer than you probably been alive will beat your ass up if you ain't on your A game. So I felt like it was a great experience for him. He got tested and he had to bite on down, and he had to bite on down a few times because, baby, that left found a home. How did you feel about Jared's performance, friend?
It's Sunday. I can't lie. And I've been drinking, so I'm not going to lie. He could have done better. I watched the fight with my dad last night. My dad hadn't watched. He's a heavyweight lover. You know what I'm saying? So this is his first time watching a heavyweight fight in a really long time. And my dad was yelling. I also was yelling. He was not effective. I know Jared got a lot of power. And Tim Bradley wants to ban father-son trainer relationships. I think we should ban homecoming. Regis, you look like shit, and how dare you get your ass on fucking Twitter to try to talk about Jared. Maybe it's the homecoming jitters. What the fuck happened to you? You got beat up by a man named Zarilla. Regis, Reggie, Reginald. Yeah. Next time you decide to want to speak, Reginald, make sure you beat somebody's ass, Reggie. Until then, don't tweet. Don't say nothing. I was expecting more from Jared. Luis Ortiz knocked Charles Martin into the rings to where he got hung up in the ropes by his gloves. Jared been knocking out some big ass dudes. He didn't like chasing him. He wanted Charles to stand there and get knocked out. Charles didn't come in there to get knocked out. He needed this experience. He needed to get in there and fight somebody who was going to make him show his abilities. And I know you got power. I don't know if you was fighting scared. Okay, now here's where I'm at with this. Okay, I'm kind of torn because I feel like if you having some stuff going on, like we don't address men mental health enough as a whole, not just us on here. I mean, as a whole, like y'all, a lot of men are different, especially you older men. Like I want to say 40 and older, maybe 35 and older, because some of y'all had daddies. So I'm gonna say 35 and older. Y'all don't like to cry. Y'all won't talk about the shit that y'all going through. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard a lot of men opinions say, people will take that shit and pull it up against me. If you feel like you can't talk to nobody, go get you a therapist. Go talk to somebody who will listen to you, because I like to see him in that shit with Roy, but it kind of make me think about a lot of shit. We really don't take mental health serious. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people was like, oh, he's looking for sympathy because he didn't have a good performance. I don't believe that. For him to be expressing to somebody like, I don't love this shit, and to start crying when they're expressing themselves, like I didn't see there was nothing wrong with it, but we really needed to listen to what he was saying. When you start losing a love for something like that you love to do, Jared loved to fight. He loved to be the guy. You know what I'm saying? The competition is getting tougher. Am I really good enough to do this? But we don't know what anybody is dealing with, especially after watching. You know how they like to throw them little excerpts in of what the boxers are doing? And he was saying how he take care of his whole family. I, for one, know what it's like. You, for two, know what it's like having to take care of your family. So a lot of stress, mental stress, people making fun of AB and shit. I told y'all he really needs some help. Maybe Jared dealing with some life shit as a 23-year-old kid. A whole lot of y'all didn't know how to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like life is a guessing game, and some people don't have those people to tell them how to deal with their shit. I love the fact that he got him a support dog. Somebody to love him when he feel like he can't love himself. He got somebody with him. I love the fact that he had that. But see performance at home in front of your people. I don't know if it was nerves or jitters, but that ain't what got me. It was when he got back in the locker room and he was crying. He was laying on his mama and he was crying. As a mama, as a mother, that told me up. I don't like to see no black man cry, friend. I don't know. It's something about it that just does something to my heart. But I don't like to see no black man cry. I guess maybe because I don't know what you're dealing with. I don't know how to fix it. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you crying, because I know they don't cry for shit, I know it's fucked up. I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? So when I see people, especially black men crying, it just fucked me up. It do something to me. So with that being said, as a mom, I would have tomorrow. I know the 4th is coming. Tomorrow I'd be on the motherfucking phone trying to find what's up. Especially if he hadn't been doing that, and it's all of a sudden I'm crying and shit out of the blue. Monday morning, I'm finna start making some fucking phone calls, because we living in a sick society, friend. He got a lot of weight on his shoulders. He taking care of his kid. He 23. Go ahead. I know you got. Go ahead.
I'm gonna read the super chats and then I'm gonna give my take. Champion's Heart, thank you. He says, salute to my beautiful sisters. Love the content. I don't always catch it live, but I do watch the replay. Well, thank you, Champion Heart. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Tevin Smith, he says, once he got popped, he fought kind of timid. You know, that's what Mike Tyson said. You know, everybody got a plan until you get punched in the mouth. So yeah. So listen. Wait a minute. Who's a man who makes your nipples stink at these? Rick Timms, get your crazy ass. Okay, so here's what I think about that. So pressure is not a bad thing. Let's start there. And just because I think we are in a point in society right now that mental health issue is like the first thing that people want to throw out when times get hard. Now, clearly, some folks really have mental health issues, but I am not one to say that dealing with pressure as an adult or dealing with pressure as a young adult, dealing with pressure as a professional athlete, or dealing with pressure as an employee or an employer somewhere, that is not to me a mental health issue. That is just a human thing that happens when you living and you breathing and you working and you striving at some shit. Every day is not a sunshiny day. And I think these young children and these young people and these young adults have been brainwashed with social media and the internet. And they really believe that every day is supposed to be a rainy day when it is not. Everybody got their go. Everybody is going to have their chance in their ass in the hot seat. That's just life. You have to learn how to deal with that. That's not something that everybody doesn't go through. Everybody goes through that. You are not exempt from that. Nobody is. So it's not a mental health issue. It's you got to learn how to deal with obstacles. Okay? You taking care of your whole family. That's a lot. That's a whole lot for a 23-year-old man. But you make a handsome ass salary to be able to do so. Okay? And what you need to do on top of getting you a therapist, a therapy dog, you might need to get you a financial advisor. Okay? Make some shit easy for yourself. And the first word you need to learn, relearn, and learn it again is no. Hell no. Sometimes you got to tell people no. It ain't no shame in it. It's not. You have to say no.
No, do y'all know how much she tell me that shit? Go
Listen,
ahead, friend.
I'm just saying. I don't subscribe to that. You know, but see, I don't have no kids either. So I'm a hard ass. And I recognize that. I don't when he laid on his mama, I didn't feel no way about that. That's his mama. She supposed to comfort him. I'm not though. I'm not your mammy. Okay. Damn them for putting the shit on TV. That should have been a private moment between him and his mama. Them cameras shouldn't have been rolling and it should not have been telecast. But since everything is on the news, since everything is uploaded to social media, you're going to have to learn how to deal with everything that comes with it. It's no shame in that. I crawl up in my mama lap now today just because. But y'all don't see that because I'm not finna put it on social media for you to see. And if I did, I wouldn't give a flying fart about what you said about it or what you thought about it or what you felt about it. All of that is a part of life. You have to learn how to deal with that. If you think you want to be the champ, if you think you want to get in and get out by the time you're 27, you're going to have to learn how to fucking focus. All this other shit, all this other noise, all you thinking, they done told you and hyped you up and told you the best thing since sliced bread, and you didn't have no better sense than to believe it, not having been tested. Who does that? You think you're just gonna go to the top and not be tested? No. Every fucking body gets tested. Ain't nobody in the Hall of Fame that ain't been tested. Nobody. Don't nobody have a great night every day. Nobody. But you won though, son. You won. That's all that fucking matters. You got bust in your face a couple of good times, and you still had the wherewithal to finish the fucking fight. That's all you need to be concerned with. Fuck what everybody else is talking about. Stop all that crying and shit. You can cry. I have no problem with that. But It's not a mental health issue. Fucking crying is a part of life. That's an emotional avenue that we should use more. I have no problems with that. It breaks my heart to see a man cry because it's not normalized, and it should be. There's nothing wrong with that. You ain't soft, you ain't weak, you fucking human. I'm good with all of that. But stop saying, oh, my mental health. Fuck that. It's some really crazy motherfuckers in this world. It's some real mental health cases in this world. You winning a fight and not looking your greatest ain't one of them. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everybody gonna have their time in the hot seat. Everybody. You're a young man. Get used to it. The shit's gonna happen again.
Y'all see, but y'all be calling me the mean ass. Y'all call me the hard ass because I talk hard. But we really, y'all, if y'all only knew how reversed the roles were here, I'm really the nice person. This person right here, her, we are actually opposite. She is me, and I am how she look. Don't she look nice and sweet? Don't she? She really not nice and sweet. Okay.
I am. No. I am. But I did not like the way they shared that moment with him and his mother. I didn't like that.
It's content. Everything is content. Now, everybody got a chance to see Jared Anderson cry when he was talking to Roy Jones. They seen him crying on his mama after the fight. Me, that's just like Jamal and drinking. Okay. We know there's an underlying issue. We know also that Black men don't cry unless it's a reason. A lot of them.
In public.
There has to be something.
They cry in the car.
They'll cry in the car. Oh, they do.
They
cry in the car. But they don't cry in public like that. So when I see stuff like that, I think about it differently than you would think about it. Because like I said, they don't cry in front of people like that. So for somebody to be something heavy on you, okay, maybe it's not mental health. Maybe something just heavy on you.
Yeah.
Either that could lead to a lot of shit. Depression is one of those. If you allow that shit. I'm just saying, cousin. I'm just saying. She really is. But if you don't handle shit, some shit will lead to depression. Y'all know shit will make you depressed. Depression is a real thing. We still need to focus around men and mental health. Y'all don't be talking about shit. And a lot of y'all be walking around fucking depressed because y'all don't know how to deal with shit. So it's all tied together to me in my therapologist brain, okay?
In your what?
Therapologist.
I'm gonna read this super chat. TD Harden said, "Love you, ladies. Texas girls are at it again." T-word, I like what you said. He says, not depression, the pressure got to him. And that's really what I think it is. That's really what I thought it was too. I thought it was more of the pressure of fighting at home, the pressure of headlining the car, the pressure of knowing that you're actually in there with a live dog who didn't come to lay down. And I absolutely loved the wink at the end of that fight when he knew he hurt his ass and the bell had rang. Because to me, that's saying to him, youngster, you still have work to do. If I wanted to, I could have done something bad to you today. That's how I took that. Okay. And friend, I know this off subject, but did you see him thank Al Heyman in that ring? Woo!
Hello?
I hollered.
Hello? When I heard that shit, I said, oh, it's a running joke. Everybody would be like, thank the God Al Heyman. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be hard for me to say it because, I only got one guy. But it cracks me up to hear it because, like, Al Heyman really that guy.
He is.
Al Heyman really that guy?
Do you know, I know the executives and the producers that were doing that show last night wanted to scream when that man said that.
Holler. I know the PBC people was like, because my thing is this: how did Charles Martin get the top rank if he don't thank Al Heyman? Because I know he is a PBC fighter.
He's a PBC fighter. Like you said, he was over there fighting Ruiz.
Yeah.
Last time I saw him.
Let me find out. We're doing sides of the street fights now. Now, PBC running the game.
Running it up. Do you hear me? Running it up. Running
He's
it up.
saving boxing right now, friend.
Running it up. Top Rank, they had some pretty decent cards. I ain't gonna lie. But PBC is shitting on the boxing game right now. Okay. Running it up. Okay. But yeah, I just, we had to tackle that with Jared Anderson. I wish him well. I really do. I wish him nothing but the best. Get you a financial advisor, sweetheart, if you don't do anything else. He's living here in Houston. So, I mean, your money should be going a long way at this point. But you're young, and I understand that. You're young, and I want him to understand that because he is young, you're going to bump your head a couple of times. All you can try to do is do your very BESS. It's not going to always go the way you want it to, and that's okay. Don't lose your shit because it doesn't go the way you thought it should or the way you wanted it to go. It's going to be okay, honey. I swear, I promise it's going to be okay. Just a little setback. Nothing major. You still won the fight. You still won. You won, honey.
And Joe Townsend, you right. And Charles Martin did earned another motherfucking day. Because believe me, they looking at him like, yeah, he can still give tough fights.
Yes. Exactly. Baby, what do we call them? Gatekeepers?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good fight and a good test for any heavyweight. Any heavyweight. In shape, a street fighter. Thank you so much. We appreciate your $5 super chat. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. So yeah. Go ahead, friend.
No, and then Jared Anderson said he's willing to put friendship to the side to fight Tyson Fury, and that's my time.
I'm gonna read the super chat. Anthony Bo. Hey, Anthony. Anthony says, I didn't know BOXIANA was a therapist. All right. Therapist. What's up, Drink? How you doing? And Tevin Smith came back. He says, I thank God and Al Heyman when I say grace at Thanksgiving Day. If you don't knock it out, you hush your mouth. So he said he will be willing to put the friendship aside to fight Tyson Fury. Really?
He did. He very much did.
Okay, well, hey, Miss Jackie girl, I don't advise him to do that right now. I don't advise that, Jared. Just my 2 cents. I don't know if you listening or not. We love you. We want the best for you, young man. Not right now. Okay? You got work to do. If you thought that was a wily old veteran, and I know you sparred with him and all that good stuff, don't do that. Not right now. Not if you want to. No, not right now.
You didn't have enough stank on them punches to knock out Charles Martin. Tyson Fury absorbs punches because he built like Hank Hill.
Extra.
So, you don't even waste your time, love. Don't even waste your time.
No, don't. And Drink, yeah, I know he said he's all about the money. He wants to get in and get out. That's great. But don't get in there with the wrong somebody and foil your whole plan. Don't do that. Don't do that, honey. Don't do that. Was there anything else, friend? What else is going on, y'all, in the world? Oh, yeah, somebody had told, I read earlier in the chat, what's going on with this 25%? Shakur been on Twitter asking for who want to fight him, who wants to smoke, out there advertising, got his nipples showing, trying to get a fight and whatnot. And then he said they offered him 25% knowing that he wasn't going to take it. How you feel about that, friend?
Stay off social media, Shakur. Because Devin then got quiet. Tank out of jail. He quiet.
Is he out?
It's been 2 months. I mean, it's been a month and 4 days.
He had 2 months left.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the thing was 90 days, so he had 2 months left.
Okay.
Yeah,
in a month and 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
Tank's team is quiet, other than that one statement that they issued. Tiafimo is very quiet.
He was retired.
Tiafimo is quiet. He gonna shock y'all. He gonna come out with a really huge fight, and y'all gonna be like, this motherfucker Tiafimo is really the bad keeper, for real. Shakur is giving everybody got a fight lined up except for me. And no, you're not the A-side, baby. But you'll make more if you go in there and beat him. You'll make more if you go in there and beat him, my love. Like, what you think what you got to offer is the question.
What exactly?
You ain't got shit to offer other than a name. Your name is Shakur. That's all you got to offer in this. You ain't got no other stake in this. So with that being said, take your 25%, son. Take your 25% and win. And watch what happens. Y'all know I don't like nobody that don't know how to mess with no money good.
In Boxing and Barbecue, no, sweetheart, I wasn't worried. I was thankful so we could get some work done. Because, folks, there's a slew of people who seem to think that nothing can be done while he's locked up. So if he was out, that means we could get something done. That's all. Yeah, sign the contract. I'm with you, Jay. Sign the contract. Yes, he needs to sit his ass down somewhere. Who talking about Devin overpriced himself? Motherfucker. The vocabulary that you're using is not sufficient. Okay? The terms that you're using don't match who you talking about. He can't outprice himself. You, sir, aren't bringing a darn thing. You're not bringing nothing. You just got here. You just got to 135. Just. JESS. Just got here.
Shakur about to find out he worth a $25 box of chicken and 2 smoked cigarettes. Calm down. You ain't got nothing to offer nobody for you to be getting no 50-50 state and no fight. You ain't got nothing but the name Shakur Stevenson.
Shakur more popular to who? Rick? To who? Who he more popular than? You trying to tell me Shakur is more popular in the boxing world than Devin Haney? Now, y'all shit on Devin a lot, but I know that ain't what you're trying to tell me, Rick. I know that ain't what you're saying, Rick. Yeah. No, I can't believe that's what you're saying to me, Rick. Bo Desi says, y'all seen Linares' video post? No, I did not see Linares. What did he say? All I know is that he said, Shakur said something about Linares didn't want it. What did he say, friend?
I didn't watch Linares' video, but I know they've been going back and forth. So Shakur versus Linares coming.
Say it again, friend.
I said, so Linares versus Shakur is coming.
No, that's Shakur put it out there that he tried to fight Linares, but Linares didn't want to smoke. Nobody wants to fight him, is what he's saying. And I'm trying to figure out why nobody wants to fight him if he's that guy, if he's so popular. Why does nobody want to fight him? Rick, can you answer me that? Why is it that nobody wants to fight this man since he's so popular? TD Harden says, Boxiana's hair looks so cute that I almost forgot Canelo was a duck. Sorry, that's funny. Oh, sorry. Yeah. And I think I just, you left your belt so at 130. You came to 135. You fought one fight. You fought a Japanese dude that, Go ahead, friend.
There's a reason why he dropped those belts.
Tell me why.
There's a Houstonian down there at 130 that's mopping up shit.
Tell the people, because they don't be knowing. They don't be knowing.
The same person I've been telling y'all about for the last 2 years. The Shock. Or Shocky Foster. Him. Mr. Orange County himself.
Don't nobody want to talk about that. How he conveniently missed weight 1 pound. One. Y'all laugh and kiki about Devin doing what he need to do to make 135, but he was 1 pound off and didn't even try. But okay. Oh, okay.
I love to say who ain't beating who and who ain't what. I've been trying to tell y'all, I ain't telling y'all off what I heard. I'm telling y'all off what I know. Y'all ain't seen what that boy can do. I'm going to let y'all just sit and say what y'all want then. It's a reason why Shakur had to hurry up and get away.
Drink. That's not true. Drink. Because why he didn't fight that man when he was down there? Drink. Bud. Drink.
But we say Errol gonna be Bud, and we don't know shit about boxing. So apparently I don't know shit about boxing. I don't even know why I'm on this show. Let me go ahead and head out. I don't know shit.
I'm just saying, maybe he does beat him, but we'll never know because he didn't fight the man, and he easily could have. That's all I'm saying.
We're not making up storylines
at all.
It's really funny and strange how he went to 135 right when Shock started fighting again.
Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. And I mean, there's other people at 135 that he could fight. There's Frank Martin. He's about to have a fight. Since he want the money, and Devin's not giving to him, he could always fight Tank Davis. Why is everything?
Why Shakur can fight Loma?
He can fight Loma. They right there together.
Y'all got a whole lot of ifs and maybes about Shakur. And y'all, I don't know. Okay, Shakur's good. So y'all say.
He's Shakur, good. I like Shakur. Okay, but
I like Shakur a little grit into himself too. But here's my thing, okay? Show me you really that good. Oscar Valdez, that was it. And if that's what we going off of, hey, you know what? Y'all guys great. We thought David Avanesian was a great fight too.
Then there's that. There's that. Then there's that. What's up, Queen 71 in the building? She says, listen, it's the top ranked way to build yourself up off somebody else's name. Say it to him again, Queen. Listen, it's the top ranked way to build yourself up off of somebody else's name. We gonna act like we ain't never seen this before. Oh, okay. All right. Well, Yeah, he could fight Coleslaw Davis. That's an in-house fight. Him and Kiki can get it on.
He ain't finna fight one of his friends. And yes, Mike 125. Clarissa said if Sonny beat Bam, she's going on a date with him.
Well, that means we know he finna get beat up.
Who finna get beat up?
Sonny.
Shit.
Sonny finna get beat up.
Shit.
Sonny finna get beat up.
Shit. We gonna see.
You gonna put your money on Sonny?
I might.
It did not sound very confident.
I might. You never know with me. You never know with me.
Have they announced the date for that fight?
They have not yet.
Okay. All right.
Not
Well,
yet.
listen, y'all. Friend, he could fight Jermaine Ortiz. What happened to him fighting Jermaine Ortiz? Isn't that who he told us to stay out his business about? That's who he was talking about anyway. Why come he can't fight Jermaine Ortiz?
He's gonna fight Jermaine.
Okay. All right. Friend, chat. Is there anything else you guys want to discuss this evening before we get on out of here?
Picking up
Anything?
Well, I think we discussed everything. We've touched everything.
We've touched it all. I think we've touched it all.
Yeah, I touched it all too.
Buckle up because July is upon us. Okay. I don't know if you guys are off tomorrow. Some of us are, some of us are not. I am not. So I'll be at work. Yeah, I'm not off. Yeah, we did talk Abdullah Mason earlier. Drink. Did you see him get knocked down in that first round and them not call it? We talked about it. We did. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your 4th of July if you're celebrating it. You have the day off Monday and Tuesday. Have a real good, funky good time. Friend, give your closing words.
I'm hung up on a sneeze. My allergies is killing me. Yeah, it is. But thank y'all for coming through, hanging out. It's crazy amount of people in here, which is usual. If you're here and you're new here and you like what you hear, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We on to our next goal of 200K. So when
200K, damn it.
200K is the next goal. So we're on our way to 200K. Like, share, and subscribe. We will be back here on Friday. It is the 7th. We got Jerron Boots Ennis and Roman Villa. We also got Virgil Ortiz and Elementis Stanionis.
Come on, pronounce them names, friend. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got some bangers coming up. So big bangers coming up. We are gonna be here. We're gonna discuss that shit. It's gonna be a loud week because you know they got them presses and stuff coming. So we like those. And y'all better dress like y'all got some sense, okay?
That too. And no, I don't necessarily think, who asked the question? Somebody up here asked the question, Sports Fanatic, do y'all think Anderson got exposed last night? No, I won't say he necessarily got exposed. I hate when people say that. He's a young boxer. He's learning. He's learning on the job and he's learning in the spotlight. So I won't say he got exposed. I'm saying he's learning on the job. That's what he's doing. He's learning on the job in front of everybody. And most boxers don't have to do that. He hasn't had even 20 fights yet. What is he 50? Is he at fight 15 yet? They have these boxers on the fast track. So no, I'm not gonna say he got exposed. I hate when people say that. He ain't no veteran. He ain't in his prime. So no, he didn't get exposed. He's learning. That is what I call learning on the job. So shout out to him again. Good job that he took some punches that he doesn't normally take, but he needed that. I think he needed that. I think Abdullah Mason needed that. It's work to be done. It's stuff to be corrected. You are not at the top of the hill, and stop letting these people pump you up. Get off social media, letting these folks tell you you're the best thing since sliced bread. Stop that. Because the same folks who tell you that are the same ones today talking about you got exposed. So, if you're going to read that shit and take it to heart, you got to do it with the good and do it with the bad. That's why it's best to not even do it. Don't even read it. Don't fill yourself up with that false bullshit because that's what it is. Them people don't know you. They just talking. That's it. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. If you don't celebrate, enjoy your time off, okay? And we will see y'all back here on Friday to do it all over again. It's going to be weigh-ins. I'm going to be so excited. We're going to have a great time. It's thundering. Did it rain up there today?
It was on the way through. Remember, I was on the road today.
And
sprinkling, so.
Oh, friend, your allergies tearing you up. I can see it all in your face.
I'm fixing to sound like a grown man in here in about 5 minutes.
All right. right, y'all. We'll see y'all Friday. Thank y'all for coming through. Hit the like button if you haven't hit it already. Hit it on your way out. And we'll see y'all on Friday. All right. Thank y'all. Bye.